Right, so let's get started. My name is Aleksander and this is a client consultation video for the level 2 fitness instructor assignment. My name is Aleksander and this is
Liv Bose.
Yeah, and we'll be having an interview together. Liv, nice to meet you in person.
You too.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, I'm good, thank you. Would you like to take a sip, please?
Yeah.
I grabbed you some water in case you want to drink during the session.
Thank you.
So, I'm Aleksander I'm a fitness instructor, and my role is to engage people in physical exercise routines. I'll be giving you general health advice about how to start, how to take up sport, and I'll be assisting you with your goals and motivations if you decide to take up exercises.
Great.
How does it sound?
Good, yeah, brilliant.
Good. So just briefly tell me something about yourself. What are your hobbies? What are you interested in? What do you do?
So I used to play lacrosse a little bit, but I've not really been into it recently, and I've kind of got out of the loop with doing exercise. So I want to get back into doing something, basically.
Yeah? Why did you not take up it further?
Just from uni. I was too busy with doing uni work, and I'm just lazy.
Right, so lack of time and lack of motivation.
Yeah.
That's great, thank you. Right. What times are usually available?
In the evenings preferably, but I can be flexible.
Do you work?
Work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I work but mainly in the evening times. Usually between like 5 and 10.
Yeah. So usually you work during the evening, so if you
Yeah.
take up exercises, the morning times will be more suitable for you, or
Yeah.
evenings?
Yeah. Late at night or mornings.
Late at night, right. Mornings. That's great. So, let's talk about pros and cons of exercises. What do you think are the best advantages of taking up exercises?
Losing weight, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Building up like stamina and stuff, and being able to be more active
Mm-hmm.
in day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm sure you can tell me now.
I'll talk about it. What do you think? Just tell me what you think first.
Probably for me, the main one would be like to lose weight.
Lose weight, that's your priority.
Yeah.
Right, that's great. And what are the disadvantages of taking up exercises? What would you have to sacrifice?
Probably not much. I would probably have to sacrifice the diet I currently eat,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm okay with that if it means I'm going to be healthier.
Diet is unfortunately 50-50 when it comes to exercises. I agree. This is a big sacrifice, but I'll get you through this if you decide to take up exercises. What are the advantages of not exercises?
Gaining weight, being just generally unhealthy,
Mm-hmm.
and being a potato.
What do you think about being a potato? Explain.
Just
being lazy, just not doing
lazy
anything.
and like inactive,
Mm-hmm.
and just more like would struggle if you were trying to do like activities like just going for a walk and stuff.
Yeah, struggle to do
just more
everything.
generally fit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fine. And what are pros of not doing exercises? What would you have more if you just stayed at this state of your life?
I don't know really. I'm more like unhappy with my appearance and stuff, so I want to like get better at that and just like myself more basically.
So you don't see any positives about staying in this current state?
Not really, no.
That's good. That's a good motivation.
Yeah.
So just tell me, did you do any exercise? Did you used to do anything like as a hobby professionally, or maybe you do exercise nowadays? You mentioned lacrosse.
Yeah, so I used to play lacrosse a little bit with uni, and then in previous years I used to swim a lot when I was a lot younger. I've done trampolining, tennis a bit. I used to be on the hockey team when I was in school. I've done a range of sports to be fair, but swimming was probably the big one for me when I was younger. But since I left school, I've not done it as much because I've been at uni and had work to do and things. So.
That's a lot of sport. That's nice.
Yeah.
Why did you give up that?
Bad body image of myself, and I didn't really feel comfortable in like swimming costumes anymore, which was an issue, and just being too busy with uni and schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So are those your main barriers? Do you feel embarrassed about your body?
Yeah, definitely. Like I want to improve that and not feel as like self-conscious.
Mm-hmm. Are there any other barriers? Why didn't you take exercise early? Are you involved? Do you try to take up exercise currently? Do you have any membership?
I've got a gym membership that I've just bought, which I'm like hoping to get back into.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to the gym a couple of times while I've been at uni, but not really like a consistent like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not consistently.
Is it because of lack of motivation, as you said, and lack of time?
Lack of motivation, lack of time really when it comes to doing uni work, but I could still factor it in. It's more just a motivation thing. And I used to not be very good at going on my own, so
Yeah.
if I didn't have people to go with, I would just end up not going. But I'm happy with that now. I'm happy to go by myself.
Mm-hmm. So, if you had friends to come with you, would you be more willing to take up exercises?
Yeah, I
you
think I'd definitely enjoy it more when it's like a group session and it's like more fun. And
maybe you could join some group sessions. I will help you with that if you're willing to get yourself help.
Yeah. That's
great. And you also mentioned that you don't feel about your body confident.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe imagine this. Imagine you're in your perfect body tomorrow.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you would do? What would be the first things you'll be doing regularly?
Just be able to feel more comfortable in clothes. I would buy a lot more clothes that I wouldn't buy now based on the fact that I just don't think it would suit my body type.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely buy different clothes and let me feel more comfortable. And I just want to be able to like wear a bikini basically without worrying about it.
So wear better clothes, so look better.
Yeah, look better. Yeah.
That's great motivation. Thank you. And also, when it comes to not having time, do you think it's the main reason? Or
no, I think I could definitely have made time. I think it's just a motivation thing.
Just don't want to, just prefer to do things more calmly, relax at this point, because you don't see motivation to go exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But you have quite loads of motivations, you want to lose some weight.
Yeah, I'm definitely motivated now.
Yeah?
Compared to in the past.
And you have gym memberships, so you're prepared to start your career.
And I bought some new gym clothes, so
did you?
Now. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Great. So we talked about your motivations, about your barriers, and we talked how to overcome them.
Yeah.
You can go with your friends, and you don't complain about lack of time. It's just getting you started. If I gave you proper exercise routine, exercises you prefer to do, would you be able to like get yourself started?
Yeah, I think if I had like more of a routine and something to like focus on, I think I would definitely like work better for me.
So you're motivated to do that. So you're probably ready to do this.
Yeah, I think a plan would be like the best like course of action for me, because if I kind of have to do it myself, I'm a bit more like, oh, I'll be lazy with it. I'll do a couple and then I'll stop because I'm like
absolutely
lazy. Yeah.
And if we go with friends, you'll have others to watch you as well.
Yeah.
You can track your progress with each other.
Yeah.
I can also give you basic nutrition advice. I'm not a dietitian, but I can give you a basic knowledge on what you should and shouldn't eat every day.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So, thank you very much.
Mm.
If you want to train with me, if you want to express your interest, we can set up your goals. I can give you some exercise routines, and I can monitor your progress and review some points of your routine after a few months or weeks, as you wish. Would you like to do that? Would you like to express interest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So let's focus on your goals. Excuse me for a second. What is the thing you would like to change? What is your short-term goal?
Just to lose weight. I've got a wedding in the summer that I'm going to, and I want to be able to wear a nice dress and like feel comfortable. So mainly just lose weight for now, but also.
But the short term, like something which will occur very quickly. Something you would notice very quickly after you start exercising, because losing weight will take some time.
Yeah, take some time. It'll probably just like increase like my ability to be able to do things for long periods of time. So like do exercises for longer than normal, because obviously right now I'm quite unfit.
Mm-hmm.
So just be able to be a bit more fit.
Mm-hmm. So like increase your cardiovascular health.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. And can you measure it somehow? Can you like imagine? So for example, if you do lacrosse.
Yeah.
Do you have any target? Like I would like to be quicker when I pass the ball. I would like to do more lapses when I go around the beach.
Laps thing. Be able to run for longer. And
run for longer.
Yeah.
What's your record? How long can you be running
probably
for?
not a long time. Just a minute or two.
Just a minute or two.
Yeah,
and
not a long time at all.
how long would you like to what's your first achievement?
Probably like a couple, like half an hour or so at least.
Half an hour, so
Yeah,
from 1 minute to 2 minutes. You would like to focus on your stamina
Yeah.
first.
My mum does like half marathons and stuff a lot of the time on
Oh, really?
weekends. So she's really fit and she goes for runs constantly. So I want to kind of get onto like the same level.
So you want to follow your steps.
Yeah.
That's great. Do you think you could do this in like 2 weeks, 4 weeks?
Yeah,
you think it's
try my best
possible?
to. Yeah.
Do you
I
think
think
it's
if I
achievable?
commit to it and I keep it up and stuff and do have a routine, then I'll be able to. I think I'll definitely be able to do that.
Yes, and thank you. And how long do you think it will take? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Yeah, a couple of weeks maybe.
Couple of weeks, yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. And just tell me, what do you think should be done to achieve this?
Just more frequent exercise
Hmm?
for long periods of time. And obviously when I start doing that I can probably increase the amount of time I do it for.
Yeah, everything comes gradually.
Yeah.
You start slowly and then you get to this level when you're just satisfied with
Yeah.
yourself. You see the progress and then everything goes smoothly.
Yeah.
But remember the important thing is we have to increase the level of challenge and we have to change your exercise regularly so it doesn't get boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's review your medium-term goals. You talked about some weight loss.
Yeah.
Do you think it will be like achievable in 4, 5, maybe 6 months?
I think I can definitely like lose some weight on some areas. Obviously some of it's going to be a lot more gradual and take more time.
Mhm.
But I want to be able to lose a bit at least in the next couple of weeks. Specifically on my arms.
Mhm.
I'd like to lose some weight off so I feel better in like summer dresses.
Absolutely, that's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah. And then maybe just my tummy.
Mm.
But everywhere in general really.
Yeah, it's absolutely doable. Great. And how much would you like to lose? Do you have any specific target?
Probably like 2 stone.
2 stone.
Yeah.
That's great. 2 stones. How do you think we can achieve that?
Just frequent exercise and building up to it.
Frequent exercise again.
Yeah, and obviously some diet control.
Diet is important. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. And do you think it's achievable? Do you think that your target is challenging, but at the same time you can get to it in like 4, 5, 6 months?
Yeah, I think it is a challenge, but I think I can achieve it. And obviously, I'm not in the worst. I'm in bad shape, but I could be worse. So I know that it's doable.
Yeah, of course. How do you think? How long this would take to get you to the shape you're happy with? Let's not talk about how bad you feel about your body. Let's talk about how good it would be to be in your perfect body.
I think it'll probably take me up to a year to be able to get to the exact point I want to be at. But I'm
So that'll be
willing
your long-term goal.
yeah, that'd be a long-term goal. Yeah, but obviously the quicker the better. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm happy to take time with it, and I know that it'll take some time, but I'm willing to work up to it.
But if you want to fit in your perfect clothes, how long do you think it would take?
Maybe like
Probably something less than 1 year.
yeah, a couple of months maybe.
Couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great target. And you also started talking about your long-term target, about having your perfect body.
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, that's definitely like my main like achievement that I want to achieve.
Is this just losing weight, or would you like to increase your strength or
Strength as well.
muscle appearance?
I think weight loss is like the first goal, but then obviously I'd like to boost the other areas as well, like strength. Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, and so in 1 year, how much would you like to lose?
In a year, that's probably about the 2 stone mark.
Oh, 2 stones. So this is the long-term goal. That's fine.
Yeah.
And what do you think could happen in this couple of months? How much would you like to lose?
Maybe like a stone. I would be
1
happy.
stone?
Yeah, I would be happy with that in the next few months. Yeah.
Just a stone. That's fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Unless I can do more, then obviously that's fine. But I want to be realistic as well with
Yeah.
myself.
Realistic goals are very important, so you don't
Yeah.
get disappointed if you don't get to them in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how do you think you could achieve that? Is this the same routine? Just
Yeah.
going regularly or doing it more regularly, going like...
Yeah, just keeping up with like being more frequently going to the gym, doing more exercises, dieting, just keeping it on top of it all and not giving in to takeaways and anything like that.
So yeah, keeping the temptation of eating fast food.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just about 1 year, as you said. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah, definitely. If I keep to it, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's just sticking to it, isn't it?
good motivation. Thank you. Cool. So before I start programming your exercise routine, I have to make sure that you're healthy and capable of doing physical exercises.
Yep.
Do you have any physical injuries that could prevent you from exercises?
No, I've not got any injuries.
Any medical conditions I
No.
should know about? Any medications?
Not really, no. I've got mild asthma, but nothing to worry about.
Do you control this fully?
Yeah, it's controlled, yeah.
Yeah, so when you exercise, you don't feel like short of breath all the time?
No, it's usually fine. It's usually in the winter because it's colder and I get a cough or something, but most of the time it doesn't affect me.
So you don't feel you should have any alterations because of this condition?
No, I'll be fine.
No. Were you even pregnant?
No.
No.
Hopefully not.
Are you pregnant?
I should hope not. But
No.
yeah.
Okay. Tricky question.
Yeah.
Right. I got a form for you to fill.
Okay.
This is a Part Q form.
Mhm.
It is just for you to acknowledge that if I engage you in any form of exercise, this is completely voluntary, and there is a risk of injury and slight discomfort while you do it. You
Yeah.
just have to acknowledge that you do this by your own will.
Yeah.
And there are also some questions about your health conditions, so I make sure you're absolutely capable of doing physical exercises.
Yeah.
If you answer yes to any of those questions, I will have to refer you to your GP first, so
Okay.
they make sure that you're capable of working with me.
Yeah.
If not, you'll probably have to have some alterations to exercises, or you'll have to work with higher professional, which is personal trainer or level 4 fitness instructor.
Okay.
So, just very quickly, that's the pen for you.
Thank you.
How do you feel about this? Are you stressed? Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Excited.
Yeah.
More excited and happy that you can make a change.
Yeah, definitely. I think I want to get into it. I've been putting it off for a while, so I
Mhm.
think it's time now to get into it. Yeah.
I'll
So
help
I'm
you get you
excited.
started and
Yeah.
overcome your barriers.
Yeah, sounds good. What's the date today?
I'm not sure.
So,
I think it's 29th.
29th, is it?
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Saturday the 29th of May.
29th. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's it.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Thank you so
I'm not
much.
sure about the bottom bit, but I think.
No, you leave it blank.
Yep.
Yeah, everything we do here is completely confidential.
Yep.
It's not gonna go outside our conversation. The only thing I would have to consult with other professionals is when I have to refer you to GP. If there are like any problems that occur during our exercises, I would have to ask them for advice.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you happen to work with other professionals like level 4 personal trainer, then I will share some details between them. Just to get you started,
Mhm.
I'll have to take some measurements if that's okay with
Yeah,
you.
that's fine.
I'll write you. Do you know your height?
I think it's about 5'5".
5'5", yeah?
Yeah.
That's perfect. And do you know your weight? If not, I've got a scale here.
Yeah.
A
I'll
scary
know
moment.
myself.
Just stand on the scale. How much is it?
73 kilos.
73. Your shoes and clothes should be like 1 kilogram maybe. Shoes are quite heavy, I see.
Yeah, these have got big chunky heels on,
Yeah.
so.
So it's 72 kilograms, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah, 72 kilograms as your starting point. So we can like measure and review your targets after some period of time, because you mentioned you want to lose your one stone in up like 6 months, couple of months, and then 2 stones as your perfect goal in 1 year. That's great, thank you. And so we can also check your heart rate, not heart pressure. If you could just slightly press your 2 fingers against your throat, can you feel your pulse?
Yeah.
I'll measure some time using Alexa, and when we start, then you just count numbers. Alexa, stop. Just count the numbers of times when your heart beats, and then we'll multiply it by 2 and we'll get your normal heart rate.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Alexa, count 30 seconds.
30 seconds, starting now.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, how many?
41.
41?
Yeah.
Yeah, so your pulse is about 82. It's just above the normal pulse, but I think you should be fine with this. You might be a bit stressed as well.
Yeah.
Are you?
With the weight myself.
Yeah. Don't worry. Okay, let me think. I think we've got everything here I need. Do you have any questions to me? Do you want to know anything else about exercises, about starting, about your goals?
Just what exercises are the best for me to start off with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you said you want to focus on your stamina first, and to perform everyday activities for doing like cross training more. So you would like to run instead of 2 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think cardiovascular machines would be good for you. So like we could start on a treadmill.
Yeah.
So we could walk fast, or we can even start running if you feel comfortable with this.
Yeah.
And this will improve your VO2, so cardiovascular health, the amount of breaths you can take and oxygen your body can process. And this will also help you with your weight loss in combination with diet plan.
Yeah.
We could also engage you in some light functional exercises, like using dumbbells, like some exercises like deadlifts.
I quite enjoy like using weights and stuff. I've been to a few like I can't remember what the classes were called, but with weights and stuff, and I enjoyed those. So
yeah, and we can also assign you some group exercises if you want, which will focus on weight loss, and you can track your progress with other people, and you can also talk. You can meet new friends. Yeah. You will not feel so alone during the gym sessions, and will have extra motivation. I think it will be suitable for you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's how it sounds. Sounds good.
Good, yeah.
Good. That's great to hear. Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
That's great. It was lovely to see you, Liv, and I will see you next time during our session.
Later. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.